Everyone in Cypress Bend knew the rule: if you hear the church bell after midnight, you do not count the tolls. The old church sat there, half sunk in the swamp water, its white paint peeled and faded to a gloomy gray. Nobody had attended a service there for 100 years, not since Reverend Crowley drowned in the river. They say he was pulled under while ringing the bell, trying to warn the town of a flood that never actually came. The legend is that the bell still rings whenever the river wants someone back. Caleb heard it for the first time on a suffocatingly humid August night. 1 toll. He froze right there on his porch, a slick layer of sweat coating the back of his neck. 2. His grandmother's warning echoed in his mind: don't count. 3. But Caleb couldn't help it. He counted. 4. 5. By the time the 6th toll rang out, the constant hum of the cicadas had fallen completely silent. Even the river seemed to hold its breath. At the 7th toll, a cold dread washed over Caleb. Something was terribly wrong. The sound wasn't coming from the direction of the old church. It was closer, much closer. 8. The bell now sounded like it was coming from the dirt road leading directly to his house. His porch light flickered and died, but in that last flash of light, he saw them, wet footprints, appearing one by one on the dry ground, each step making a sickening squelch as if it was pulled straight from the swamp mud. 9. A figure began to materialize from the darkness. It was a man, dressed in a soaked preacher's coat. His skin was bloated and ghostly pale, and you could still see the dark purple bruises of rope marks around his neck. In one hand, he clutched a bell rope, dripping with black, murky water. Lost count, the thing whispered, its voice bubbling like water trapped in a drowning man's lungs. Mind helping me finish? Caleb could only shake his head, his voice caught in his throat. The figure gave a sad, broken smile. That's a shame. The river doesn't like to be ignored. 10. The final toll didn't come from outside. It rang from deep inside Caleb's own chest. The next morning, the townsfolk found his porch empty. There were no footprints, no signs of a struggle, just a new rule, added to the old ones, carved deep into the church door: if you hear the bell, it's already too late, and somewhere, downriver, the bell waits to ring again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe for more.